Today is Saturday, November 9th. For WRCO News, I'm Joanne Krulotz. The Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources announced that the special burning permit requirement for 13 Wisconsin counties has been lifted as of today. The rescinding of this special fire order applies to the following 13 extensive DNR protection area counties outside incorporated cities and villages: all of Columbia, Crawford, Green Lake, Marquette, Portage, Richland, Sauk, Wapaka, and Waushara counties, and portions of Oconto, Dane, Grant, and Iowa counties. A special fire order allows the DNR to suspend burning when fire danger is elevated. Due to prolonged drought conditions, the original permit reinstatement went into effect on October 15th. According to the National Weather Service, moderate to severe drought conditions impacted Wisconsin in late summer and fall. Recent soaking rain events combined with cooler weather across the state have decreased the overall fire danger across the state, allowing the DNR to cancel the special fire order. Traditionally, DNR burn permits are required on extensive protection areas from January 1st through May 31st, anytime the ground is not snow-covered. Despite the improved conditions, the public is still encouraged to exercise caution when having any kind of fire, as the fire danger changes daily, and it's important to check with local fire officials before conducting any outdoor burning. When using computers and mobile devices, it's great to have some type of support when something is wrong. Scammers are aware of this and try different methods to obtain personal information by pretending to be tech support. Michelle Reinen is with the Wisconsin Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection.
Trying to identify that it really is a scam because they want you to believe you have a serious problem with your computer, like a virus. They're going to send you either a phone call, a pop-up warning, or online ads and listings. And with the phone call, the scammer calls and pretends to be a computer technician from a well-known company, and they say they found a problem with your computer. They typically can fix it if you give them remote access, and they pretend to run diagnostic tests. But the pop-up warnings here, the tech support scammers try to trick you with this pop-up window that appears on your computer. Sometimes there's an alarm or a whistle with it. It looks like an error message from your operating system or antivirus software system, and they might use logos from trusted companies, so it's kind of hard to spot. But the message in the window warns you about a security issue on your computer and tells you to call the phone number that is in their pop-up.
While phone calls and pop-ups are commonly used methods to get personal information, tech support scammers will also make other attempts to obtain your info.
Some even ask you to make a video call to them, and again, they're going to want remote access and payment so they can, quote, fix the problem. And then online ads and listings, here they pose as tech support scammers trying to get their website to show up in the online search results for tech support, and they might run their own ads online. The scammers are hoping that you'll call them instead of a legitimate company, so this just goes to the importance of really verifying who you're working with when you really do have a tech problem, and that's where it becomes so important to talk to friends and family members and work with those you know and trust when it comes to tech support issues with your computer.
If an account or a computer device has been compromised, there are legitimate phone calls that are made to warn about the issue. Michelle Reinen recommends being cautious to make sure it is an actual support person.
If there has been a data compromise and there are ways that the tech support can know or that you can be contacted, but you need protocols in place to verify that that is legitimate and you don't just start handing over information and data. So it's so important that you follow procedures within a small business or company and verify, and you as a consumer make that phone call to verify using your known source information instead of just trusting who's on the other end of the line. I mean, I hate to have to say that, but these scammers compile so much data and are so good at impersonating others that we need to be sure that we are verifying before we hand over information.
If you are a victim of or suspect a tech support scam, you can contact ADCAP's Consumer Protection Hotline by phone at 1-800-422-7128 or by email at datcphotline@wi.gov. Oak Couch Mountain Humane Society's Pause for the Holidays is being held today at until 2 at the Richland Center Community Center. It is OMH's largest fundraiser of the year. The event features a variety of activities for all ages and their pets. Activities include a Santa Paws giving tree, kids games, dog games and competitions, silent auction and bucket raffle, informational tables and booths, a jingle dog and jingle cat raffle, sales tables and a membership table. Food and refreshments will also be available at the Grand and Glorious food stand. There will also be a visit from Santa. The OMH ice fishing pond will also be back. Dan Koba and the Journeymen will be playing a Veterans Tribute concert at the Richland Center City Auditorium tonight. Koba is not a veteran, but he says he is proud of his family members and others who are.
The first song that I ever wrote about the veterans was called Name Tag. And Name Tag was about two guys that met at my 50th class reunion. And the last time that they saw each other, one carried the other one out of the rice paddies of Vietnam with 4 holes in his back. Well, when I saw these two guys hugging, PTSD is a real thing, and so you gotta be cautious about this stuff. So I asked permission if I could write about what I just saw, and they agreed to it. Dan Renish, when we were in 8th grade, moves away. And Mary Haase, who ended up marrying Dwayne Bloor, was in my class. And Dan Renish called me up. Him and I have always stayed close. He called me up and he said, "Are you guys having a 50th?" And I said, "Yes, we are." He says, "Could I come?" And I said, "Sure." So I got him an invite. And Dwayne sees this guy's name tag. And next thing, they're hugging because Dwayne said to him, "I thought you were dead." And the rest of the story is that he carried him out of the rice paddies. It's just an amazing story.
The evening will include a variety of songs.
We're still going to do Mustang Sally and Pink Sunglasses and Church Lady and all the other stuff that you guys play here. But then the last 5 songs of the first set is going to be from the Apache Blues CD. And then I've got a special gift, I guess we're going to call it. I'm going to do a solo, God Bless the USA. And then the next set is going to be covers and originals and whatever, but we'll rock the house.
The show starts at 7 and doors will open at 6. The cost of the show is $20 per person, and all tickets will be sold at the door. All proceeds will benefit local veteran efforts. Refreshments will also be sold at the event. Grease School Edition will be presented by the Richland School District Foundation and the Richland Center High School tonight and tomorrow in the Richland High School Auditorium. The popular musical takes those who attend the show back to the 1950s and tells the story of Sandy, Danny, and other characters at Rydell High. Grease not only features many familiar songs, but also a lot of choreography. Grayson Banker plays Danny in the musical.
With Grease, there is a ton of dancing, more than, last year we did Cinderella. There was, there we had the ball, and that was pretty slow, laid-back stuff. But this is a complete 10 levels up. So it's been difficult, but it's been very, very fun to see this choreography, and it's all played out really well.
Enjoy the music and fun of Grease School Edition, presented by the Richland School District Foundation and the Richland Center High School. Performances will be tonight at 7 and tomorrow at 2 in the Richland Center High School Auditorium. Tickets available at the door are $10 for ages 7 and up and $6 for ages 6 and under. Activity tickets will not be accepted. Doors will open 30 minutes prior to the show. The Kickapoo High School student body will be performing a variety show tonight at 7 in the Kickapoo High School Auditorium. A wide variety of music will be performed, which includes different genres of songs from past decades to the present, including music from a popular movie. Catherine Miller is the director of the event.
Our theme is Can't Stop the Feeling. So we're doing a lot of songs from the movie Trolls, and that's kind of our biggest feature to start the show, which can encapsulate a lot of different kinds of music. And that piece specifically, we're doing a barbershop version of it, so it's really cool.
Many of the songs were chosen by the students performing them. There is a good blend of music throughout the show.
We definitely open and close with our big group numbers with the choirs. And then I would say, as I was looking at the order, we're kind of going up tempo and then, slow it down, and just a lot of variety in between. So keep the audience engaged.
Admission to the event is free, will offering, with the proceeds going to the food pantry and Kickapoo Music Department. Everyone is welcome to attend the Kickapoo High School Variety Show tonight at 7 in the Kickapoo High School Auditorium. Enjoy some pre-holiday fun and help out the annual Smiles for a Child toy drive this Sunday afternoon at Julie Karen State Farm Insurance. The Rockin' Reindeer Party will be held beginning at 1 in the office parking lot in downtown Richland Center. Co-organized by the Ithaca Lions Club and Hombres Motorcycle Club, applications for Smiles for a Child will be available the day after the Rockin' Reindeer parking lot party. Marilyn Gilligan is a member of the Hombres.
When the parents fill out the application, they know exactly what their child wants, and they stay right in that price range. Sometimes they'll give us even SKU numbers and prices. So we know exactly what that child wants. And I guess we could talk about raising it, $5 or so. But yeah, that we can usually get a good sized bag and several toys for each child. And then, of course, like all the toys that are donated from the Julie's event going on, we have all those that we can either fill tags from, or when we're done setting up the distribution, we have all these extra toys, and we go through all the bags and add more toys, the extra toys that people give us. So they usually go out there with a good-sized bag, and there's a lot of stuff under the tree for the kids on Christmas morning.
The Rockin' Reindeer parking lot party benefiting the Smiles for a Child toy drive is being hosted by Julie Karen State Farm Insurance tomorrow afternoon beginning at 1 in downtown Richland Center. Applications for Smiles for a Child will be available at the Richland County Health and Human Services Building starting Monday and must be turned in no later than Wednesday, November 27th. Toys will be available for pickup on Saturday, December 14th at the Richland Center Community Center. Monetary donations for Smiles for a Child are welcome anytime. Enjoy a pancake breakfast and help out a neighbor. The Ithaca Lions Club will host a pancake breakfast fundraiser for Chris Coe. Pancakes with all the extras will be served from 7 to 12:30 at the Ithaca High School Commons tomorrow morning. Cost is $10 for adults, $5 for students, and free for preschoolers. There will also be a bake sale and auction.